sioni milioni 35 ni tatizo.
Meet Bwana Pesa. Name Samuel Kambi Kazungu, the small Mzungu, otherwise also known as SKK. And he is right. The KBB motorized automobile says it all. His initials SKK have absolutely nothing to do with Sitoi Kitu Kidogo. So, if SKK does not find Pesa to be a shida, what would one Wakoli Bifoli say?
Pole! 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 Pole!
Pole indeed. These days, it's difficult to know whether he is still a Simba. But there is still a reason to smile. His political love, the Askari, for whom things went a bit combo, has had a new lease of political life, even if not as a real lion. In the house, it was pink letter day. Opportunities to present verbal CVs were plenty. For some, it was time to express ambition, even though one must say it was rather belated for one Joseph Nyaga. He's still dreaming though, Speaker Joseph Nyaga. When history is written, he'll be referred to as the man who sat on the Speaker's chair.
I beg to support this after.
And then a greeting. What did Baba say? Keti hapa njamba, Keti. Problem is, there was limited space. Somebody had to give way. Tough choices for the man from Seikuru. The conversation went on and on and on. A man knows when to act.
This is partly because, as will become apparent,
perhaps Steve was seeking some kind of clarification from the chair. My seat has been taken, Mr. Speaker, he reported. He would have been helped had somebody not brought some bala. It was time to disappear.
Sending to this house this afternoon, apart from being historic, is what we call a combination.
Then re-emerge as an IDP. Your turn now, Steve, Agwambo seemed to indicate. An offer Steve gleefully accepted. But remember, even Mama Martha too had had to seek comfort elsewhere. After all, it is a grand coalition.
We make the law.
That is Kajwang Jamba, Raila said. He used to cause some trouble, but now he's a good boy.
That Kajwang can have the power to vote out a prime minister. That's very nice.
Now that sounds like trouble. To some academics, it's all about something called jurisprudence.
Not legally correct inputs in the terms of the law and jurisprudence we have read, but absolutely necessary.
But when I read law, I knew of only one meaning of jurisprudence. That jurisprudence means the command of the sovereign. And the sovereign are the people of Kenya.
My dear former classmate, Honorable Kajwang, it is the law that is the command of the sovereign. Jurisprudence is the philosophy of the law.
Jurisprudence aside, how did these two gentlemen do it?
You keep your eye on the ball.
And as they sought to find that ball, for about 2 months, each one was looking his own direction. And in the process,
the Kenyan ball landed in a bunker.
So, what happened?
Serious trouble. A lot of problems to get out of it. They needed me and His Excellency President Kibaki to go and move it out of the bunker. And we used the right club, the sandwich.
And that advice again.
Keep your eye on the ball.
And what did Prefect Johnston Mono Mudhama do?
Mr. Mutama somehow is not quite so used to what he should do in Parliament. And it's like he was chasing goats somewhere in Ukambani.
Did he say goats or gold?
I'm sure my honorable friend, Mr. Mudhama, was not chasing goats, but probably was searching for diamonds someplace. But I'm glad.
Poor Mudhama, he needs some lessons. And that is a good choice for a teacher, at least He will now learn something, even if it's jurisprudence. Question is, who is teaching who? And now, the search for fame. And just who is the mpenzi, sir? He's in love and he wants to be famous. Well, who says fame is only for the young? And there is more where that came from. He's got the moves. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of Tusker Project fame even before it starts is... And the winning pose, Emmanuel Juma, Bullseye, NTV.